All right. It's your girl, Southern Aphrodite, and I'm back with you again with another episode of Coffee Talk in the AM. This is our seventh episode. Yay! I hope you guys missed us because I'm going to bring it to you a little bit different this time. It's just me, and I'm going to be talking about some of the hot topics that's been shooting across your screens, especially on our IG page. Check us out at Coffee Talk in the AM and IG. Some of the topics, wow. Well, let's get right into it. I'm not really a big political type person. Pretty much, as long as there's no wars or extra taxes, I'm good, I kind of march to the beat of my own drum. But full supporter of my country and will do whatever I need to make sure that we are a unified unit. Yes, definitely involved in a lot of the activities that are currently going on with 2020. And as you know, in previous episodes, we have talked about that quite a bit. But this topic, I am a big supporter of the Black man and his success. Like, there's nothing sexier to me than having someone of African American descent or a little extra melanin in the skin and doing big things, things that are typically unexpected for them to do, but they tend to go and rise above and beyond and make it happen. With that being said, Barack Obama, idealistic, sexy Black man, president of the United States, married to the beautiful Michelle Obama and raising two kids. He literally painted the picture of the perfect family. And well, to, Black America, he was the perfect family. Married to his wife, active father, awesome career, So, of course, any man following behind this man in his footsteps is going to pretty much try to image or mirror image what he was. And you definitely want success stories with African American families to be just that. You want them to be the idealistic, perfect family. I'm not sure if you guys follow politics as well, but this past weekend, there was an uproar with one of the Democratic candidates for governor of Florida, and that was Mr. Andrew Gillum. Oh, ladies, to me, this was one of the sexiest Black men imaginable. Like, he was just, nice body, perfectly groomed, enunciated his words. You could tell that he had the total package. He was the idealistic Black man running for office of power. He was going to be the bomb.com. Now, as of September 16th, 2020, he is literally a trendsetter on his own beat and definitely can be found at a lot of .coms. Let's get into it, okay? This coffee, ladies and gentlemen, with Andrew Gillum is a 79-year-old Black man married to a beautiful woman, Black female, R.J. Gillum, since 2009, okay? So 2009, he and this lovely Black queen have been married, and they birthed three beautiful children. Okay. Three beautiful children by the name of Davis, Caroline, and Jackson. I mean, look at that. The perfect family. Smiles on smiles on smiles. He received an educational background from the Gainesville, Florida high school, and then later went to Florida A&M to receive his higher degrees, bachelor's, master's, etc., etc. This man, look at him. I mean, oof. I mean, this story in itself just it touches me on a point where I'm like, there's so much going on inside of a family, and there's so much going on that's painted or created outside of a family that it's really hard for people to have a successful life and be honest at the same time, which makes politics even more so confusing for me. I don't know if it's the same way with you guys, but politics, used car salesmen, it all plays the same part. And I hate it. Like, I'm like, I don't want you feeding me lies. I don't want you telling me one thing and then doing another. Just be open with me, okay? If the fucking car is broke, tell me up front, okay? I mean, maybe I'll buy some new tires. Maybe I'll put a new engine in it. But let it be my decision. Don't sell me something with false dreams. And that's what politics is to me. And this story kind of plays a part where Mr. Gillum was selling a story that was his, but wasn't all the way true. Okay. So let's backtrack. April 22nd, 2020, this fine black man was a patient or a victim of possible drug overdose. Okay. So one of his counterparts or his friends that he was with at the time called 911 because it was Mr. Gillum and two other males. And they were in a hotel in Florida. And there was a little bit of celebration going on. I'm not sure what kind. I wasn't there. I can't comment it. All I can tell you is what I've seen over the news and some other stuff. Well, Mr. Gilliam, this lovely black man, the 911 call was made, and there was a possible victim of drug overdose. And Mr. Gilliam was there, and he was so intoxicated at the time. Police were saying that they could not get 100% of the truth from him. I don't even think he knew who he was, where he was, and what was going on. Maybe he was just that happy off life that all of this is true, or maybe he was playing it smart and safe and knew he was in a fucked up situation, and the less he said was better. I mean, it's all about control. Politics is about control. So you have to be able to control what you say and what's around you, and that way your public won't have to do too much of a cleanup later. So this black man, beautiful black man, was in this hotel room with supposedly a gay escort, and 911 was called with a possible overdose. No arrest was made, but like I said, he was too intoxicated to speak. The picture that you're seeing now was not taken by the police officer, but it was from his friend or counterpart, taking a picture of Andrew Gilliam, in a state where isn't so very political. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know what type of friends would actually take this photo and allow it to be leaked. I'm not sure if him and his friend are having problems, but no friend of mine would put this type of stuff on the internet and make it so sociable that my reputation is at stake as well as theirs. So, Andrew, I'm gonna need you to check your friends, babe, because this ain't it. Although this picture is truly it. Oh, you're still sexy. I don't care what they say. But this all led up to Mr. Gilliam saying a couple of months ago that, or witnessing or telling people that he had a problem and that he needed to check himself into rehab. This past week, Tamara Hall, we all love Tamara. Hey, girl, hey, did an interview with the Gillum family, and she sat down with Mr. Andrew, and he wanted to set the record straight because it was so much. So much. I mean, people were tweeting the same ugly picture. Mr. James Wood said, "Just remember, this could have been Florida's governor in the midst of the Wuhan coronavirus." I hate when they say that. Pandemic. Make sure you vote Republican in November like your life depends on it, because it does. Bitch. Really? Boy, get back. Okay, whatever. The man can walk down the street totally nude, drinking a Budweiser and screaming F Trump, and I'm still going to vote Democrat because the Republicans have been in there for far too long, and look where the fuck we at. Well, let's not get on that. That's a different show, right? Okay, stay focused. But Mr. Gilliam was on Tamara Hall's show, and he did an interview, and he wanted to express at the time what was going on and why he felt the way he felt. And y'all, it put me in tears. Like I was so identifying with this guy, not the fact that I'm bisexual or anything, but the fact that you have to live this type of life for society and want to be accepted. So I'm going to play a clip and let you guys view for yourself, and hopefully you guys can give me some comments on what you felt, because it was deep to me. So oh Jesus, we're going to play this one and we're going to let you guys see what was said and to what extent.
The truth is that, Tamron, everyone believes the absolute worst about that day. At this stage, I don't have anything else to have to conceal. I literally got broken down to my most bare place, to the place where I wasn't even sure that I wanted to live, not because of what I had done, but because of everything that was being said about me. What was most hurtful was this belief that I was somehow living a lie in my marriage and in my family. That was the most hurtful to me, because I believe we're all entitled to mistakes. And I believe we're entitled to those mistakes without having every other respectable and redeeming part of our lives invalidated. And I felt like the love that I have between my wife and I, my family, but most important, the authenticity that I tried to lead with, was all in question at this point. And not even in question anymore. Something else had been assumed by that. And to be very honest with you, when you didn't ask the question, you put it out there, is whether or not I identify as gay. And the answer is, I don't identify as gay, but I do identify as bisexual. And that is something that I have never shared publicly before.
So yes, deep. Like, this man said that through this time, within the last couple of months from April to now, he was actually, he said he was contemplating his life. Like, this is his marriage, this is his life. These remarks, these brutal attacks on his sexuality, y'all, this is deep. This plays a lot, like a whole different level than politics, governor. This is this man's life, and I truly do not see his wife being totally blind or blindsided by the fact of his choice of entertainment. Like I said, they've been married since 2009. Okay. I've been in a relationship for some time, and if my boyfriend or my significant other strays, like if he used a different deodorant, I'm gonna be like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let people opinions or their ideas of perfect fool you, because just because he's not the Cosby or he's not the Brady Bunch, they're not that type of family. That does not mean that they're not perfect for each other, and then does not mean that secrets to them or secrets to us is secrets to them, if that makes sense. So coffee talk is definitely with you, Brother Gillum, and like I feel for you, and I am praying that you guys find peace in this journey, and hopefully society finds peace within your peace. So good luck with that, Brother Gilliam. And wow, because also, like, he recently tweeted and reposts that one day you will tell your story of how you've overcome what you're going through now, and it will become part of someone else's survival guide. Yes, I love that saying, and I'm glad he shared it. And that was like 3 days ago he reposted that. So, whew. Work it out, Brother Gilman. Work it out. We're definitely praying for you. Moving straight into our next topic, because I'm kind of pressed for time here, guys. I'm doing this episode on a whim because it's been so long since I talked to you guys, and I missed you guys. I had to get my voice back out here to see what was what. But the next topic on our agenda is the beautiful, oh my God, this girl. She came in. I want to play. I came in like a wrecking ball. Like, she is awesome. We haven't had this much excitement in tennis since Venus and Serena. But this young lady right here, Naomi Osaka. Oh my God, I just love her name too. Osaka. Like, she is killing it this past weekend as well. She killed it with her second win of the US Open 2020. Killed it. Yes, she currently has two under her belt, the 2018 and the 2020. What made this one so special is because, like I said, all of this that's going on, all of these protests, and that the fact that she is a multiracial individual. She is part Japanese and part Haitian American. Her mom, of course, is Japanese. Her mother, her father is the Haitian American. So that's the side that she got that part from. Naomi also shares her passion for tennis with her sister. Yay. I know, right? Like, that's deep. Her older sister at that. But she is a victory in a small package. And that's a coffee talk quote: victory in a small package. But what made this win so special with Naomi is that during the match, the US Open, she shared with us, she had 7 matches, and all 7 matches, she had 7 different masks with the name on them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if some of you who've had the pleasure of meeting me personally know that I always say, be the voice for the voiceless, and I feel like Naomi did this. Like, this win wasn't just for her. This win was for so many of our fallen, so many of our forgotten, and so many of our voiceless. And the next clip I want to play for you guys, it's kind of like a little comedy clip, but it was powerful in itself. And because of this, we salute you, Miss Naomi Osaka. And we are so proud of you and your win. And we pray that you bring many more successful championships. You got this. Just whenever it becomes that moment where it's like Venus and Serena, where it's you and your sister, God bless. Remember, she is your sister. And if you have to take her down gently, okay? But let's play this clip, you guys. I hope you enjoy this. Naomi, that was awesome. What was the message that you got? Like, I hate when those like reporters and stuff try to come at you and try to get you to like explain what you're doing. Like, it's self-explanatory. You know what she was doing. She said exactly what she had to say without even opening her mouth. It was all in her tennis racket, and at the end of the day, she stood, or rather laid on the court, and unbelievable. Awesome. Awesome. Like I said, keep doing you. You are fierce and we love you. We will support you forever and a day because you are one badass victory in a small package. Of course you are. All right, moving on. Also, Coffee Talk also does an artist of the week. And this week, our very own artist, of course, is a Mississippi native. Got to pay homage to our hometown. There's so much talent, our home state, I'm sorry. There's so much talent within the roots of Mississippi, and that we are often looked over a lot. And I remember growing up, David Banner was like the Mississippi star, and so many people looked over his talent, like his contributions and the things that he did to try to improve our state because we were already so far behind in so many other aspects. But Coffee Talk wants to highlight these different individuals that are in our state and around our state, especially the ones that are just jumping off, just starting to be more, to become more, to understand who they are and what they have to provide. And our artist of the week this week is no one other than this badass rapper named Dear Silas. If you have not heard him, you're missing out. But don't worry, because like always, we at Coffee Talk got your back. We're going to play a clip of him doing what he does best. And when I say every time I listen to this clip, I just feel like I need to get up, shake something, move something. I want to do something. That's how inspiring he is. And that's what music is supposed to do. Music is supposed to be a voice to your inner soul. Like, it's supposed to touch parts of you that cannot physically be touched. And the fact that he's able to do that is mind blowing. It's like, oh my God, this dude is good. So here he is, no one other than our artist of the week, our brother, Dear Silas. Shout out.
Yo, I woke up as a black man, but I bet I never tap dance. I say my hand is bent to a permanent fist, the reason a nigga dap hands. I know my skin like black sand. I'm a cute black boy in no suntan. Yup, I'm about to ride till I get mine. Give me every dime cause they took all my land. But I bet you we get it back, 40 plus with a meal ride. Never criminal like kill ties. Had the white folks dropping them tears. Got a nigga screaming out, who died? Nigga all that depression. Have them learning their lesson. Mix the Malcolm with Reverend. I'ma say it one more time. Don't come in here talking about no way blessing. Now give me a Chick-fil-A sandwich so I can throw that shit up in the trash. Try to give me some waffle fries with a side of white supremacy in my past. We gotta stay up on task. Listen to keep making last. And if you ever try to come for black women, this silence on your ass. Nigga! Yeah! Ooh! I'm on your ass, kid!
Yes, yes, yes. How awesome is that? Don't you want to just go ahead and download that whole track and bump it riding around like in like a Jeep or drop top? Like, I feel like that 80s vibe coming back, that early 90s. He definitely did that. He's awesome. Awesome. Like, whenever the coronavirus decides to go in, I would definitely be out. You know what? I may even risk it all. I'm going to put on a mask and I'm going to risk it all. And he has a concert. I'm definitely going to go. I'm going to be front row. Yeah. You know what? He has a concert. Coffee Talk will buy 3 front row tickets with myself and 2 additional guests, some of our fans. We'll have a raffle or some kind of contest, and we'll be front row supporting him because that is awesome. He is awesome. We love what he does. Please continue to do it. Now, the topic or the title of our show is simply add divorce. All right. So coming into this week, there was definitely a lot of divorces being filed, and some of them included Playboy himself, Mr. I Hit It First, Ray J, files for divorce with his lovely wife, Princess Love. Wow. Whew. Okay, so he filed for this divorce on September 14th, which was actually 2 days ago today. Um, it was weird because 2 months ago, Princess actually filed for a divorce and then requested a dismissal of her own divorce filing because her and Ray J decided to work it out. I mean, I guess they were going to do counseling or whatever. The couple actually shares two beautiful children, a boy and a girl, Melody, who's age 2, and Epic. I love how his name is spelled too, is Epik. He's only 8 months old. But she dismissed her divorce filing because she wanted to make her family work. And now here in September, 2 months later, Ray J's like, fuck it, let's get this divorce. He also claims that there is a prenuptial agreement, which includes spousal and child support. So I think he would be very happy if they were to split, because I guess he feels like not only would Princess be well taken care of, but their children will too. Hopefully he fights for custody, because from what I've seen, Ray J has become a way better man as a father than he was when he was single. Like his whole attitude and presence with his children are 10 times better than when it was just like Kim Kardashian, that's my booty type Ray J. So the couple actually got married in 2016, and here it is 2020, and it may not work. So sorry to hear that. Wish them both the best of luck. Maybe they can work it out, maybe they can't, but what's best for the family is typically what we at Coffee Talk and everyone else would pretty much wish for. I mean, sometimes you have to do what's best for the family, like the kids, yourself. You don't want to be in an unhappy relationship. You don't want to be in that relationship where you're constantly cheated on. You deserve the best. But speaking of cheated on, let's talk about Cardi B and her boo thing, Offset. Yes, as of September 15th, I guess it was a hell of a day at the courthouse. Cardi B filed for divorce against her hubby, Mr. Offset. The two have been married for quite some time now. Offset, of course, there have been rumors on top of rumors that he was cheating and with multiple people. Dolls. Men will always be dolls. Like, he allegedly had a sex tape scandal with another woman in 2017, which Cardi had to address on Twitter. Then there was the song where he again admitted to being cheating on Cardi. I mean, like, how many and how much does a woman physically have to go through for happiness? Like, I think she did her part. I think she has made several attempts to make her marriage work. I think that she's been more than forgiving when it comes to him and everything that's going on between the two of them. She deserves better. Their beautiful daughter, Culture, I love the way her name is spelled as well. Culture with a K, deserves better. Offset, even though you've made some mistakes, you deserve better. I don't 100% want to see their marriage fail, but I do want them to find happiness and wherever happiness may be. So, Cardi, baby, you showed us how to get the ring. You told us, you said that WAP can get us the ring. But baby, if it's not worth keeping it, fuck that ring, get rid of it. Offset, however, thinks the ring is worth keeping. And he is, of course, contesting the divorce. He wants to do marital mediation and counseling. But is it enough? Like, Offset, baby, come on. Like, just keep it in your pants, okay? Okay? All that ass. And then she got a WAP. You want to give it to somebody else. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Oh, y'all. Divorce, simply added, Anyway, that is all she wrote for Coffee Talking to AM. I'm your hostess, Southern Aphrodite, and I'm bringing it to you hot, black, raw, and full of flavor. I guess the real question is, until next time, how do you like your coffee? See you guys later, possibly soon this week. But until then, give it up one time for your girl. Love y'all. Here's our theme song. Enjoy. Talking to AM. Talking to AM.